Have you ever approached a girl who looks bored, but whenever you try start a conversation, she'd ask you no questions? Or if you got her number, she'd never send you a text back. Or even worse, she called you ugly or old. This used to happen all the time to me, bro. Whenever me and my friend would go on Omegle and speak to random girls, they'd always want to speak to him and never to me. And that made me feel really small and worthless about myself. I remember thinking no matter how healthy I ate, no matter how much I worked out, no girl would ever find me attractive. So what was even the point of trying then? For almost 3 years, I never approached a single girl. I just hid behind my phone screen and spoke to girls online because I knew that way they wouldn't judge me and actually speak to me properly. The lie I told myself was because I didn't take care of myself when I was younger and I never spoke to anyone, I'd stay unconfident and ugly forever, whereas guys who took care of themselves and were confident since a young age, they would always be amazing like that and I'd always stay at the bottom. But one day something changed in me. I just got so tired of feeling sorry for myself. And I saw on YouTube guys who looked similar or worse to me getting such beautiful girls. And I realized that wasn't because they were ugly, it's because of their mindset and them believing in themselves. So I decided to start small. I quit McDonald's, junk food. I started to eat healthier, green tea, coffee. I started to use moisturizers and cleansers so my face would look more glowed up, and I know it sounds small, but when my face looked so fresh, I started feeling confident. And every little change gave me hope. Whenever I started eating healthy, I'd have more energy, or whenever I focused on my skin, I'd feel so much more fresher and better about myself. It led to me going outside more, speaking to people, playing football. And it was kind of a chain reaction. Every small bad habit I fixed led to something else getting better. People saw me much more differently. And one day I looked at old photos of myself. My whole skin was pale, I had bags under my eyes, so much fine lines. And that's when I realized I wasn't actually ugly, I was just unfinished. And for so many years, my brain just saw me the same. No matter how much I fixed myself, my brain always saw me as ugly. And that's because my mind kept feeding all these negative thoughts. I always got thoughts like girls will think I'm creepy, or I'll never be as good as all those hot looking guys who got the most beautiful girls. And that was the real problem. Not my face, not my body, it was my entire mindset that was poisoned. And the truth is, you can't feel confident until you start respecting yourself. You can't love anyone until you start loving yourself. And not in a cringe way, but through all your habits. Eating healthy, walking into a classroom and being like, I actually belong there with everyone else. If you feel ugly right now, start with something small, like take a long shower or go for a walk to clear your head. And you're not doing it because you want attention, it's because you're done hiding. And real attraction isn't about being born with a cute face, it's about having confidence and self-respect. Remember, a confident man says I'm working on myself, and a weak man says I'll never ever get better. And if I could speak to my younger self, I'd tell him this: you're not ugly at all, and don't listen to all these bad things that people say. They're just projecting their own pain against you. You're just early in your own story where you're just building yourself up. And remember, bro, you're not ugly. You just ended up believing every negative thing someone said about you. But once you start fixing these habits and stop feeding these lies, then you'll see the truth. And remember, you're not ugly. You're just unfinished.